So I have returned today to do the next episode of Recreators, and as we know, I have freaking no idea what's going on, but the mech kid appeared last week, and yeah, it seems as if it's going down a different route. It seems like it's going down the kind of interesting path this animation should have gone down since episode 2. But still, it's not that great. But it's getting there. It's getting to a serviceable point that I can honestly say, well, you know what? Why not? Like at this point, it's like, why not? Accept it for what it is and just move on with it, because I ain't probably gonna get a better anime out of it unless they pull something out of their ass and pull a big order. But I highly doubt they will. I mean, I'd be surprised. I'd be very surprised if it just pulls the biggest big order in the universe. But yeah, I mean, I have been wrong in the past when it comes to anime, so I do hold some semblance of hope that somewhere beneath the crap that is this anime lies something kind of cool. Well, the premise is, but I don't freaking know. It's that kind of show that you just don't know. Like, you know you hate it, but then you just don't know how you feel towards it at the same time. Like, do I hate it? Or don't I hate it? I don't freaking know anymore. It's a strange kettle of fish, as one would say. As the old saying, oh, freaking hell, Hangouts, why do you do this to me? Hangouts is not like dual screens. Moving it just kind of to the left ever so slightly. So then I can actually see stuff. But I won't do it because it's a massive douche. There we are. I want to see my face just in case YouTube dies. Which tends to be the case sometimes with this thing. You just never know. Ah, freaking hell. I don't know. It's so weird. It's like you hate it, but you can't help but love it. I think it's just because of how absurd it is that you just can't help but love it, but everything else about it is just absolutely god-awful. Like, it's the most mediocre show in the world that has something about it that you just can't help but kind of like it at the same time. I don't know. I hate it, but I kind of like it at the same time. I want to see Kimberly from Fullmetal Alchemist appear. He hasn't appeared so far. It's actually a she, I think. It's a schoolgirl, like that looks like Kimberly from Fullmetal Alchemist. So I was like, well, you know what? That does seem interesting. You hold me there. Oh Christ! I actually have the subtitles on this week. I keep forgetting to actually put the subtitles on. But anyway, so without further delay, let's start this thing in 3, 2, 1. Why does it always go black out? Why does it always black out when I do that? Anyway, let's start this thing now. I'm sorry. Is that an interesting mech protagonist? Did this anime just pull something out of its arse? Because everyone knows it's impossible. Oh my god, it's Violin Girl. Gravely wrong. That is true. It does. The dialogue is absolutely awful. That's the only thing I find with the show, that you can't take it seriously with how bad the dialogue actually is. I mean, that's one thing to say. Is like, not where the hell am I or anything. Hello. At least he's actually got emotions, which is probably a satire on Troika as a whole, because Troika made goddamn Aldewana Zero, where the main character had no emotion. So that might just be a complete satire. I don't know. That's the main thing. Because at the same time, kind of like, is this purposely like this, or isn't it like this? Or is it just doing its own thing? I don't know. It confuses me in that case. Because it seems like it wants to kind of satirize the whole entire genre, But at the same time, it kind of counteracts the argument by just doing everything else completely poorly. But you can't help but love everything else about it. It's weird. It's also a reverse last action hero as well. Like, it's a reverse last action hero, but a lot worse. That's the thing to note, I realized. Instead of the kid going into the world, it's the characters going into his world. Basically, it's a reverse isekai show, but it's a reverse lost action hero. Man, I missed that film. Because then again, it's the main character also satirization of how terrible main characters tend to be sometimes. I don't know. That's just that hurts. It's the worst thing to tell a person. So yeah, I've recorded but I haven't watched it yet. All right, girl. All right, we get it. What's up with the animation from a distance? Looking absolutely awful. I don't get it. It looks kind of all right when it's centered, but everything after that point is just absolutely awful. It's really weird. I'm actually shocked. That was actually pretty good. I'm actually shocked. That actually wasn't so bad. Defensive nature does fit most protagonists in mecha shows as well. Well, besides Mika as well, he's a character he's an exception of. Okay, that was good. Oh wow. Oh wow. Jesus. Nah, I don't get it. Is she trying to be cool now? Oh my god, it's a fight! Holy crap! It's actually happening! Let's all go this week. Wait. Hold up. I'm pretty damn sure that probably would flatten a whole entire civilization given a chance. So I don't think it's actually the best way of doing things, to be honest. I could be wrong. Oh yeah, because shooting a goddamn megaton piece of steel is going to do anything, isn't it? Freaking goddamn it! The Western scientists in sci-fi horror films just so goddamn dumb sometimes. It's an accident renaissance right there. Note how the protagonist has done nothing this whole entire anime so far. This is actually hurting my nose. How kind of. Why is the government always involved in everything nowadays? I like this. I like this kid. He just doesn't care. It's the greatest thing ever. He just doesn't care about anything. Hey, tonight to the boring table. Ha! I'll be here all day. It's like, how do we destroy our waifus and husbandos? That's the question I'm asking. Oh man, deceivingness. It's like case destroy waifus. I mean, yeah, he's got a sword. What do we expect? This is the most absurd thing ever. Like, I ain't gonna lie. He didn't do anything. He just said the kid's name. That was about it. That's what happened when we read Big Order. Where the F's the creator. That's what happened. That's what happened. Oh, nice work, government. You got it down to a T. God damn it. Uh, that is bare money that she just wasted. Oh, gee, that was easy. Who would have thought? Why did anyone think of that beforehand? That possibly there might be a bigger agenda for that girl who's flying in the air with a goddamn violin sword gun thing. Oh, thought she's reciting trailers. That guy at the end's all like, "Oh my god, I can't believe a waff is telling us what to do. God damn it, what's his world turn to? God damn it. God freaking damn it." Are you sure cover-ups aren't as easy as you think it is? Jeez. Man, a cover-up has happened in this goddamn universe. You think you just put paper underneath the table, it's like all covered up. Apparently not. Subversion. Courtroom drama. It's like, sir, the Wafus were attacking. Dude, they've got a goddamn mech. I think they've got all the protection they need right now. Like, I don't think they need any more. Wow, this has been dramatic. This is sappy. You said 5 minutes ago you just didn't care about anything, kid. Keep to your goddamn character traits, yo. With fire. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. When does it turn to a sappy drama? He's onto something, but he won't say it because that would get the actual plot moving. Oh God. Oh man, here's a Waff who created the other Waff who's now just trying to destroy the goddamn world! Holy crap! Who would have goddamn you? Oh no. It's all going down. The goddamn guy knows what's going down now. He's actually becoming slightly more interesting. Holy crap. Oh man, I knew that was coming. He had to do something. I mean, okay. It's alright. It's not like it's not like it's actually like beating me down with its like stupidness, but it was kind of a given really when you think about it. I was like, ah. I mean, yeah. So that was Recreates episode 5. I mean, yeah, it's kind of getting the ball rolling ever so slightly more now. I mean, it's kind of going down into a more kind of less passive route and kind of less boring ass and more pointless route than it was in the last couple of weeks. Because the last couple of weeks have been absolutely excruciatingly boring and also very freaking pointless. They could have really summed up the last episodes within like 20 minutes. But they didn't. And then, yeah, I mean, the government's involvement was kind of a given as well at this point, because whenever isn't the government involved in any of these kind of things, I mean, it's just at this point, okay, all right. But I mean, yeah, I mean, the whole entire spiel with the like kind of creator of the goddamn girl with the sword that also happens to be a goddamn violin, which also happens to be a goddamn gun, does seem kind of interesting, because now I'm guessing he's got to hunt her down and be like, what are you doing? What are you playing at? That kind of thing. And it's going to be like an all-out goddamn universal war. But I mean, yeah. So I mean, I'm guessing something must have happened in between that kind of made her go that way, because she does seem a little bit on edge. But I don't know. But yeah, I mean, is it kind of worth watching 5 episodes in? Would I say, if you haven't watched it yet, to go and watch it? Probably not, because it's not technically doing anything that it's actually kind of making it seem as if people should go and watch it, if you get what I mean. Because people on the internet are like, oh my god, this is so freaking smart. I'm like, is it though? Like, I don't understand. Am I missing the smartness of this show? Or I don't know, or just none. I don't see it. The problem is, a lot of people are saying, hey, this is top tier, this is the greatest show of the season. I don't see it. I don't. It's just, it gets to the point you're kind of like, am I watching the exact same show everyone else is watching? Because there isn't a hook, if you get what I mean. The hook is the hook would be the plot, but everything else around it kind of doesn't make it seem as if it's kind of worth watching. It doesn't kind of keep you going. Like, in essence, the plot is the only thing that will really keep you going, because the characters can't. The characters are so goddamn one-dimensional boring that it just kind of feels as if it's just like, is there much point me watching this show? Or can I watch something better that might kind of be a little bit more worthwhile? It's kind of like, yeah, just watch something that's a bit more worthwhile. Because, again, I like the whole entire idea of the reverse isekai, because at this point, freaking isekai shows can go do one. I like the idea of actually kind of taking a different spin on it. But it kind of feels as if they kind of half-arsed it. That's the kind of major thing 5 episodes in. It just feels still a bit half-arsed. It feels as if it's kind of got... it lost its steam way too quickly. And it's starting to pick it up now, and it's kind of like, is it too late at this point? Though it's 22 episodes long, so it could in theory become something not absolutely god-awful. But still, it's kind of as if, is the actual end route actually going to be worth it? That's the kind of major, like, kind of turning point for this show. Is what's all going to mount towards going to be worth it? Because I don't think it might be. I think it just kind of would be sort of just a bit in the middle. I don't see anything more than that. I can't agree with what people are saying on the internet about how this being one of the most smartest shows of the whole entire year, because it really freaking isn't. Yeah, that's the problem. It's boring. It kind of has a good plot, but it doesn't know what to do with it to actually kind of keep you interested. That's the kind of major thing. And it's like people go, nah, it's smart. It's actually kind of freaking good. Like, but I'm like, is it though? It's kind of the major thing, because nothing in the show kind of screams to me, oh my god, this is actually freaking revolutionarily smart. Because again, Sakura Quest is smart. Like, it does its thing, it does it really freaking damn well, but no one's giving that credit. Like, a lot of shows that kind of got swept underneath the rug completely, like, don't get enough credit, and this one's kind of getting too much credit for what it really freaking is. Like, it's just kind of like, okay, yeah, here's some depth, but is it gonna do anything? Oh, freaking hell, just kill Prey. Like, is it gonna do anything? Not really. That's the kind of major thing. Like, it's just like as if he was building towards something. That's the kind of major thing, because he was way too passive his whole entire show for him not to do anything catastrophic. And it kind of just got to the point of, yeah, that was kind of a given. Like, it's kind of as if, like, oh, it's not surprising how he should perform, because it had to happen with him, because he wasn't doing anything. Had it been anyone else, it wouldn't have the exact same impact, but it had to be him, because he just doesn't do anything. And now he's probably going to do something. And it'll probably be like, oh, by the way, yeah, I might have done something. It might be, I've got to fix this mess. And then, yeah, it's kind of, the kind of dialogue during the later part of this episode kind of felt way too sappy. Like, it was kind of like, what is this show turning into again? Like, it's kind of one of those things that it just can't keep the tone it's trying to go at, and the kind of contrasting tones don't really work because of the actual plotline itself, because it's very freaking serious, and then you've got those two girls just going, hey, you got a nice smile, so do you. Nice to meet you again. That's kind of cool. When I'm a girls' night out, it doesn't fit the tone. The only one that fitted the tone completely was the kid, like, kind of just saying, look, I've had enough of this. Because it was freaking warranted, because if you actually watch any shows of him in it, or with his kind of character in it, it's kind of funny, because they go through a lot of crap. So it was actually kind of funny. But the one at the end just didn't work, because it just didn't fit the tone of the show. Like, it was kind of a bit like, like, why? I don't know. I'm not fully on board, but I'm kind of just, I'm here for the ride. That's what I'm like. That's what I'm here for the ride, to see where it all just turns towards, because it got to go somewhere. It's got to go somewhere kind of like balls the effing wall. It could literally go down the route of some kind of crazy ass horror film and just like literally lose its mind halfway through and just do what the F it wants. Like, hopefully it does, because that would be interesting. Like, it just loses the effing mind and just does anything it wants to. That'd be kind of cool, but I doubt it probably will, but you never know. So yeah, probably gonna go lie down in a dark corner and play some Prey, because I just got it. I'm just kind of sitting here going, I have been waiting a while for that game. They can beat it in 14 minutes. So I was kind of like, oh, what's the point then? But yeah, I mean, hopefully you have enjoyed the stream as a whole. If you have enjoyed the stream as a whole, then do leave a like, because indeed it does help quite a bit. If you have enjoyed what I do here, and you want to stay a little bit longer, then do leave a sub, because indeed it does help me quite a bit. And tomorrow shall be some more JoJo Part 5, if any more of the volumes have come out. I actually have no idea if any more colour volumes have come out. So yes, until then, see you guys later. Bye for now.